Flying cars have been a concept that people have been fascinated with for years. And while it may have seemed like a far-off dream, the technology and investment in this area have brought us closer than ever before. Let's dive into who's leading the way. Flying cars, also known as vertical takeoff and landing vehicles, are a type of aircraft that can take off and land vertically, making them suitable for use in urban areas where traditional runways are not available. The idea of flying cars has been around for decades, but in recent years, advances in technology and investment have made them closer to becoming a reality. Established aerospace companies such as Boeing, Airbus, and Bell are investing heavily in the development of flying cars. Boeing's subsidiary, Aurora Flight Sciences, is working on the development of an autonomous flying taxi, while Airbus has launched its own UAM project called City Airbus. Bell, known for its helicopter manufacturing, is developing a hybrid electric VTOL aircraft called the Nexus. But that's not all. Startups are also playing a significant role in developing flying cars. Joby Aviation has raised more than $800 million in funding and plans to launch an electric flying taxi service by 2024. Lilium has developed a 5-seater electric jet that takes off and lands vertically. Terrafugia, a startup acquired by Geely, is developing a flying car called the Transition that can be driven on the road and flown on the air. These companies are all working on developing different types of flying cars. Aurora Flight Sciences is developing an autonomous flying taxi, while Lilium has created a 5-seater electric jet that can take off and land vertically. Bell is developing a hybrid electric VTOL aircraft called the Nexus, and Terrafugia is developing a flying car called the Transition that can be driven on the road and flown on the air. The competition is fierce, and each company is racing to be the first to bring their flying cars to the market. Collaboration among companies is also likely to be a key aspect of the development of flying cars. For example, Uber has partnered with several companies, including Bell and Embraer, to develop its own electric flying taxi service called the Uber Elevate. Hyundai and Uber have also formed a partnership to develop electric flying taxis. But with great innovation comes significant challenges. Regulatory approval is one of the main challenges for the development of flying cars. Governments and regulatory bodies will need to establish rules and regulations for the safe operation of these vehicles. In the United States, the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, has established a new regulatory framework for UAM, and other countries are also working on their own regulatory frameworks. Another challenge is the infrastructure required to support flying cars. Cities will need to build landing pads and charging stations to support the new mode of transportation. Companies like Uber are already working with cities to identify suitable locations for landing pads. The market potential for flying cars is enormous. According to a report by Morgan Stanley, the market for UAM could be worth $1.5 trillion by 2040. Major investors include venture capital firms, aerospace companies, and governments. But there are also concerns about the safety of flying cars. Accidents involving flying cars could be catastrophic, and regulations will need to be put in place to ensure the safety of passengers and other vehicles. Companies are already working on developing safety features like air traffic control systems and collision avoidance technology. If any of you are looking to upgrade your wheels, don't forget to use the code in the description for a sweet $25 off your next set of 4 wheels from OE Wheels. They've been providing top-quality wheels and tires since 2001, always staying ahead with technology. You'll thank me later. Another important aspect of the business of flying cars is the cost of production and affordability for consumers. Currently, most flying cars are being developed for the commercial market, with prices estimated to be in the range of hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. This means that the initial adoption of flying cars may be limited to the wealthy, and mass adoption may take time. However, as technology improves and production costs decrease, prices are expected to become more affordable for the average consumer. Furthermore, there is also a need for training and licensing requirements for pilots of flying cars. While autonomous flying cars are being developed, there will still be a need for human pilots to operate them. Regulations will need to be put in place to ensure that pilots have the necessary training and certification to operate these vehicles safely. Finally, The development of flying cars has the potential to revolutionize the transportation industry, but it also may have an impact on other industries. For example, the development of flying cars can impact the demand for traditional cars, as people may opt for flying cars instead of cars for their daily commute. It could also affect the airline industry by creating new competition for short-haul flights. As a result, it is important to consider the potential impact on other industries and the broader economy as the development of flying cars progresses. If you want to learn more about how flying cars will affect our future lives, make sure to check out the video, Are Flying Cars the Future?, linked in our description below. The business of flying cars is a rapidly evolving field with significant potential to revolutionize the way we travel. Established aerospace companies and startups are leading the way in developing flying cars, while collaboration among companies and regulatory bodies will be key to the industry's success. While there are significant challenges to overcome, including regulatory approval, infrastructure, and safety concerns, the market potential and investment in the industry suggests that flying cars are likely to become a reality in the near future. Thank you for joining us in this thrilling adventure into the world of flying cars. We hope you found this video informative and engaging. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more exciting content on the latest advancements in the automotive industry. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. We love hearing from our viewers and are always eager to engage with you. So, until next time, keep driving, keep exploring, and keep dreaming big.